We should be all good. At least that is the hope. Let's just throw them up. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Okay. I don't mind the hand too much, and Goblin Breaker second actually isn't too bad. Let's take advantage of that. And the Secret Plea draw is just awesome. Fits nicely with our curve here. Now let's just see what Rune has. Of course they summon that. Snow White still has to be the play here. Snow, Grim, Tina, sorry. Probably my best bet, in all honesty. Of course, Witch Bolt. At least we are forcing some removal. That's a bonus. And thank God for Tribunal. You never know how handy that card can come until you have it. What may they have? Fate's Hand or no hand? I would prefer no hand. That's not gonna happen. Goblin Bokeneely just doesn't seem worth it. Iron Maiden is average but okay. Then just spend an evolve on the Grim, create it as a target, ram it to face, get some damage in, and hopefully draw their removal. Hey, what's up, G-Mac? Alrighty, where do I go from here? Depends on what they play next, I guess. Of course, Wind Blast, kind of what I needed them to do, just draw out the removal. I don't think anything else is actually worth playing. Maybe just don't give them as many targets? I don't know. That's alright. Just means Merlin acts as a draw and not as a damage. Play to the board, and right now double amulet sounds pretty good to me. We probably are going to get wrecked here though. D-Shift has a really big advantage against this deck. Mainly because that bounce back is just such a heavy counter to most of my good drops. I would need to draw a Serif here and then hope that I can draw into the rest of the combo before they can do anything. Which is unlikely, honestly. Alright. Nothing else I can really play. Anything else just becomes a distraction. It's pretty useless. If they have lethal, they already have it. So there's not much I can do with that. Maybe we just hit them. Or just pray to God that we can get Serif in the next draw. 3 in 27, what's that broken down? 1 in 9 of drawing into Serif. And of course, the double return on the Sacred Please. Come on, give me some luck here. It's a draw. That's Serif. Okay. Won't overcommit, just in case. But they've probably already got lethal in hand. You know, like I said, playing against D-Shift, not a great matchup. If I had Serif on 8, I might have stood a chance, but probably not a good one. Unfortunately, I think that'll be the end of me. That combo right there, such a pain to deal with. That's 14, 15, 16 if they did the evolve, but they don't need a double D shift. There we go. Don't like playing against D shift with Serif. I've been seeing more and more D shifts lately, which is really frustrating. When there was like no D shifts on ladder, this deck does astoundingly. As soon as I introduce D shift, I get demolished. Alrighty. We're gonna play this off. We'll hold on to that and hope for something. Serif, okay, so we're 3/4 of the way through our combo already. Now we just need something to actually use, so hopefully the double draw on turn 1 will be enough to pull something. Not the worst. As long as they aren't super quick, we should be okay. Or if we get just that little bit lucky. Get Reki Becky. Oh, that's about right. My luck can be pretty shocking. Some of them are really close, some of them are really easy, some of them just get demolished. This deck tends to go one of 2 ways. Well, 3 ways, I guess. Okay. That's one way to do that. And there's a full combo for Serif. Now we just need to hold out, which this Monk of Purification might be able to pull off. Not good. Alright, let's get a little lucky. Could be worse, I guess. Not by much, but it could be. I mean, we get Monk next turn. The potential healing off that is actually pretty good. Just need to actually survive, I guess. Alright, take a little bit of damage. Hope that I can survive this. Them going first makes this a little more difficult. Not entirely though, because that does block that attack, so that's manageable. Anything they play is at risk of being tribunaled, if they're lucky. Alright, I'll take that. Definitely take that. Turn 7. Depends on the tribunal, I guess. Yeah, alright. That's too good to pass up. What do we draw? Nothing? Or nothing useful? Well, luckily we don't really need the Scrivener. So we can just use it as a beat stick and a defensive wall. Turn 8 in Statue Serif. Turn 9, hopefully survive Albert. Yep. Let's see. Albert will be just short. And I doubt they'll have anything else to deal with Serif. It's very unlikely. Rush, so that you're not really a threat. And that's game. Awesome. And Serif dominates the board. From 20 health down to 0. Can't go wrong with solid Serif. Hey, we got the card pack. I might open that. That'll be great. Wrong section, shop. Let's see if we get lucky. It's not really anything I'm looking for, but I'll take anything, even if it's just vials. Why not? Not gonna hurt. Ah, that's bad. Bad pack. Oops, not where I want to go. Might do an arena run later. Haven't done one for a long time. But I am enjoying the Haven. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I don't mind the sand too much. Heavenly's not great, but it's also not bad when you want to contest blood. And we've got Serif, okay. Goblin, probably leave up, play Heavenly. Hope for a Tove next turn. Nope, Snow White is way better than playing Heavenly there. Awesome. Hope for a Tove. Banish that with Blackened Scripture. That's more painful. Okay, so we banish that maybe. Actually, I can just force the trade. Trade the 1-2 into the 2-2. Use the Heavenly Hound. Yeah, that'll do it. Get that super early Heavenly Hound play out. And kill that 1-2 just so they don't get any kind of buff on it. Going forward. Hey, thanks for the follow. Alrighty. Goblin Leader. Another alright target for Black Inscription. Not the best, but still alright. But do I need to use that here? Probably not. Just want to decide how I want to deal with this. Clear the board, actually. Stop Alice from doing anything too crazy. Allow Goblin Breaker to be okay. Worst case, Big Knuckle Boxer, which then gets traded by the Goblin Breaker, so that's not too bad. I like my ding dong. She's amazing. Alrighty, so we got the Goblin Breaker tier. Tina's gonna be good if they drop Alice, good if they drop Big Knuckle. So really any 4-drop that they could play, this will be an alright trade into. The only worst case would probably have been a Tove neutral. Bahamut, average. I wish I had better way to trade into this. Hey, my quotes are always great. I'm highly quotable. Ah, screw it, we're going for it. Draw it as many turns as we can. Once we make 8 and 9, we should be right. All I need to do is draw into Tribunal or into... what's it called? Ah, I forgot what the other one's called. Anyway. Tribunal will be good. Luckily, they can't really do anything against this right now, which is really nice. Unfortunately, this Abyss is going to be a pain in the ass. I don't want to have to deal with an Abyss. I don't have the things I need to deal with it right now. Just gotta hope I get a little lucky. That's not lucky. Alright. Just thinking of things that can clear this. Make sure they can't use something low to trade into the dog. This means if worst case they've got to use something like Phantom Cat or Hector or I don't know, just something else. Hey GMake, you subscribed. I haven't even set up my subscriber thing, it's just a little zombie. Thank you. Even though with Twitch Prime's great. Your first ever subscriber, first ever donator, GMake should be very proud of himself. Twitch Prime's good enough. You still earn money from Twitch Prime, so I don't mind that. Everyone with a certain number of certain number of follows and a consistent upload schedule or something got sub buttons. It was about a month ago now, I think, that happened. How do I deal with that? I can clear. I'm dead. Can't clear. I'm still dead. Well, I'm screwed. Doesn't matter what I play here, really. The Healing Prayer being the better option, I guess, to survive. Doesn't really help me, though. I have 3 icons now. Yeah, you're stacking them up there. You're stacking up those icons. I don't know if the I'm guessing my chat app thing that does the on-screen chat doesn't actually pop them up, unfortunately. But it's still pretty awesome. Another Alice. Great. Isn't there another icon? I don't know, is there? Let's see what we got here. I don't know. I honestly have no clue. I don't mess around with that too much. Outside of just like modding sometimes. That's about all I really mess with when it comes to Twitch. Ah, that sucked. Do I go for blood or do I try running some burn rune or something else? I really want to try and push the ladder, and I know blood is probably my best option, honestly. Just not sure whether that's what I want to do. We'll give a couple of burn rune games. I also need to set up some emotes at some point since we've got all that stuff available to us as well. I just haven't been bothered to do it. Mainly because I was in our hospital a bit last month, so it's been a big rigmarole. I'm only just starting to get back into streaming everything. So hopefully I'll be able to iron all that out. To a turbo icon. Yeah, that's the one, turbo icon. But yeah, you can only have one or the other, obviously. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. I actually like Witch's Cauldron first, if I have the option, unless I know what I'm going up against. Like, if I'm going up against Blood, I probably would have played Scrap Iron first. But going up against Forest, I don't really mind doing it this way. Because I want that to proc first. Alrighty, how do I get rid of these? Well, guess what? I don't, so you take 2 damage to the face. What a bad hand. Double Oz, double mutagenic bolt. You enjoyed the Swan Shadow. Where'd you get the idea? Swan Shadow was partially a Game Press idea, partially my own version. So, a lot of decks that I mess around with, I tend to take inspiration from other decks and then modify them to fit what I either have in cards or need. And if I take a deck straight from Game Press, I usually will source it in the description of the video. So that's usually how things go. So Swan Shadow was one where I sourced the base structure and then modified the deck to make it what I would consider a little better for what I wanted. That's actually okay. Wizardess seems bad just because the mutagenic bolts and stuff aren't going to be fun. That is actually perfect. Illusionist Recycle is pretty fun. That's not what I'm after. I was after the other deck I did recently, that was the JCG Haven deck that I accidentally deleted the other day. So I actually enjoyed playing that for a Haven deck, so I may give that another go. What abilities has that gained? All of them. Great! Can't be damaged by spell effects, can't be destroyed by spell effects, and it's a 2/2. Can, on the other hand, be transformed and can be banished. I think we just dropped the Wizard Mutagenic combo. I should go for the that many bit icon. Oh wow! If you do that and you do it on my stream, that would be crazy. Like, what's 1 million bits is like a crazy amount. I can't even imagine how much that would be. Like, because I don't know if is it a cent ratio, so that'd be what, $1,000? No, because cent ratio would actually make it 10,000, wouldn't it? I'm not sure what the ratio is. Oh, 10,000, yeah, that'd be crazy. No one's gonna stop you. But 10 grand, yeah, that would be insane. Fuck, I hate that card. Damn it. I'll go this way. Wasn't sure how I wanted to do this, but I'm not liking where this match is going. I lost too much burn potential not having any burn in my early game. That'll pay for your flyer. You know, it nearly would. I think it's about 2 grand to go from Australia to America. I don't know about the moving costs. That'd be crazy though. But I'd probably go bankrupt trying to live in America due to medical issues, you know, that would be crazy. Alright, I can do that. know what I need? I need our Discord to have some form of... Oh shit, now I accidentally closed Discord. Oh, that's great. Do you know how many times I accidentally... I have insurance, yeah. Oh dear. What am I gonna do now? Remove most of this crap, I guess. We'll go this way. I was gonna go with the golem, but I think spreading out the stats here might be a little nicer. And Wizard's gonna get some nice value in the next turn, I hope. Where is my Discord? Oh, that's right, I can access it down here, can't I? Because Discord never truly closes. How do I? Cool. Alright, I can do that in a minute. Okay, that's good. Oh, getting there. So that was from... Oh dear. Discord's a great little thing, honestly. It works so well for organising stuff. There we go. Give you a fancy roll. No, I'll go Wizard. Screw it. I was gonna go for the golem, but I could save that. Alright, looks good. Looks good so far. Hey, look, he conceded. Feels good, man. I needed that. Alright, while I think of it, let's build this deck out again. From Skype. Yeah, I used Skype before I started using Discord, but Skype is just such a pain in the ass compared to what Discord can do. Discord has, like, why Discord has its limitations, the limitations are nowhere near what Skype was like. Alright, I'll fix that up later. Don't really need these decks anymore for the most part. Some of these decks, as you can probably tell, are mostly video related. I tend to clear them out every so often just in case I need them for something else. That was okay. Alrighty, awesome. I guess we'll give Burner another shot since it did win. Probably swap decks every loss or something, just for some of the top decks. I mean, why not? They're insane, yeah. Nexus has some pretty sweet stuff for their Discord, such as like the Goboo bot, which is awesome. That can do all your cards and stuff, and then what's the other one? The Bahamut, the Shadowverse Bahamut Discord or whatever it is. I'm really bad at pronouncing shit. They have some pretty cool conversion stuff as well for deck lists straight from deck codes and stuff. I think Nexus uses the same sort of system, but not many people use it there. My forest deck. Yeah, GMX Forest deck, that is a classic. If you can ever go on through my channel and you find like, I don't know what the video's titled, like the worst forest deck ever or something, that was a classic deck. And the dumbest deck I could make would be something that's just all high-end stuff, no low-end stuff, and then just get demolished by every single early game. And dragon. Don't like dragon. Gingerbread's fun though. 1 to 3 drop Shadow though. 1 to 3 drop Shadow was great fun. I enjoyed making that deck. Yeah, this will be alright. Double drop Magic Illusionist probably. That's where I'll go. I actually really enjoyed 1 to 3 drop Shadow, surprisingly. It wouldn't do very well now, but at the time it was good. When Catacomb was a 3 drop and not a 4 drop. That's going to be a pain if I have to do it that way, so... Just thinking... This should work. Piercing Rune gets rid of the 4-2 that will be available, and then this gets rid of the 2-2. And we get the Magic Illusionist on board, which can recycle itself through the Earthright mechanic. I'm surprised you've found the deck. Or you just keep that on hand just in case anyone ever wants a really crappy forest deck. Okay. Not going to be the best play ever, but maybe I can do something. It'll be in my portal forever, yeah. I can imagine that too. It's probably in my portal as well, even though I don't use that anymore. I used to use the portal system, but now I just use the other site that I talked about that converts deck codes. It just saves me having to try and wait on that 200 limit, or I would have broke it already. I think I've made 300 plus total Shadowverse videos, and I think we're at 80 plus streams now, which is pretty crazy. It's been nearly 9 months since I started, I guess. Alright, now we should be able to slowly pull them down as long as that card they have and their draw isn't too strong. So we are going to get a single recycle on these illusionists. Alright, that's fine. I don't like the transform each. I don't want to have to use that. I don't have to. So we might just pressure the Halo Golem. Maybe. That does. Okay, yeah, we'll use that. It does sacrifice the Earthright, but I'm pretty okay with that. I'll give up the Earthright for that 3 damage. I get to go home in 45 and sleep. Oh, that's nice. I think I got to sleep at like 5 AM and then had to be up at 9. That was fun. Last night. Did not enjoy that at all. What would be ideal here? Oh, Wizard's actually pretty good. There we go. Make things more difficult on them. Plus then they can't proc the wizard either, which is a nice way if you want to keep 1-drop spells. That's why I like that card a little bit more than Flame Rat. That's why I run both in this deck. Master Mage will clear all that. Leave them on 1. Mutagenic Bolt is so tempting, but I think we'll save it for next turn. Just in case. They only need to play 1 thing and then they'll lose, so why not? Cycle is much better now. Oh dear. Yeah, GMX, what we call a whale. That's win. He has lots of money. And he's the type who'll sit at work and play games when he shouldn't be, isn't that right? Like right now, watching me instead of playing games. Not that I mind. But sometimes he's got to do actual work. Sometimes. Not rarely, just sometimes. That actually did really well. 2 games down. They're a little longer than I would like with this deck. I like this deck to close out turn 7, 8 at the max. But it's fun. Alright. I'm thinking of making this sort of time a pretty regular time from now on. Double Illusionist, okay, so we can play 1 on 2, 1 on 3, we can play Gingerbread on 3 and then Illusionist on 4. Oh, actually, Dwarven Alchemist might be better. And then play double Illusionist on 4. That's just made this so much worse. Okay. 2-drop only blood? If there are enough 2-drops. Oh, that would be weird. I do want to do something weird, but I also want to be able to make them reasonable. I think making a video like that would be not so great. Like, I used to do bronze and silver series sort of things, and they did really poorly, which was unfortunate because they're actually quite fun. I'll take that Tove damage for now. We get the evolve next turn, so I can deal with it then. Whew. Alice, that's actually really good. Yeah, that's true. But I like to keep my streams more about actually climbing, because I find that's what a lot of people want to see. They want to see people succeed and climb a lot. Occasionally I do fun things and mess around, but not as much as I probably could. Let's see. Did you spend your Seer's globes yet? Wait, we got. I don't even know if I've got any. Unless they gave them to us for free, but I don't remember that. So I haven't been bothered to use the vials because I don't find it worth it, because you've got to sacrifice a card to make animated anyway, so at the moment I don't have any aspect of doing that. I have most things I want. Plus, I'm not the biggest animated card collector at the moment. I just tend to keep whatever I like. Like, I like the Mutagenic Bolt animated one, so I have got like one of those somewhere. Wizard, weak. Master Mage, pretty weak as well. Although that does trade with the Phantom Cat, which is actually pretty nice. Wizard Mutagenic, not great, but probably the most optimal. Gets rid of the Phantom Cat. Not good if they play an Abyss, but hopefully we'll be able to avoid that. Head the option to buy all vials. Yeah, I know there's an option to buy 1 vials, but I haven't done that. I've been spending my vials mostly trying to construct decks, that's why I don't have many vials. I feel like 1k or something. And I still don't have enough cards to build any kind of decent forest deck or any kind of decent dragon deck. Every other deck I'm pretty straight on, it's just those two that I'm lacking in. Now I lose that demonic strike, which is kind of bad, I guess, but that's fine when you consider that this combo is actually pretty good. Okay, we don't need much now. If they play Abyss here, they just lose outright. Okay, trade. To be expected. Another ward, that's kind of frustrating. I don't want to deal with two of those. Unless I can draw into... That's good. Gets rid of that. Just thinking this through a little bit. Mage, trade, ram the 4 damage. Alucard heals, still dies if they have to sacrifice their whole turn and can't kill off both of these. Not a bad spot. That's fine. Crimson Sorcery still kills him. And it looks like that'll be my game. I was gonna BM, but I don't think I'll do that. Mind you, you'd think they would realize they had to concede because they didn't use that very effectively. Mind you, once you realize Crimson Sorcerer was already in hand, there wasn't much you could do. This deck it's doing a lot better than I thought it would right now. Wow. Mind you, I've only really come up against what, a couple of Bloods and a couple of other decks, I guess. Jeez, we're been going 42 minutes. Doesn't feel like that long right now. I'm hoping to go for at least 2 hours, but we'll just see how things play out today. Like I said, taking it casually, getting back into streaming a bit more. Videos still go up daily. I plan on doing all the storyline stuff soon that I haven't been bothered to do, and uploading it all maybe, but my story doesn't get a very good reception either when it comes to viewership, so but I feel like I have to do it because I want to have all of that sort of stuff uploaded, so we'll do that, I reckon. I'll upload all 3 at once in one day, and then probably have a normal video, so it'll be like a 4 upload in one day, which would be pretty full on. So I might try and keep the storylines and upload all of them at like 9 AM Australian time, which is usually my lowest viewing time. That way it won't interfere too much with normal uploads. That's fine. Alright, another one I guess. Then the demonic strike to face probably, and then hopefully time worn in the next turn if we don't draw into anything else. Or we might have to demonic that because I can't leave that up for more than a turn. It's too much value. Don't want that thing stealing all the value from the board. Plus a couple turns of mutagenic becomes available, so that'll be entertaining. Or the Master Mage, either way works. Alrighty. That's it. It just depends. Currently I've got videos done up until Friday, so that's 4 uploads at the moment, already pre-scheduled and ready to go. Just so I'm ahead a little bit. that takes me to what? Friday's the 27th. The patch will be the 29th, which is roughly the 30th for me due to time zoning. That means I've got probably 2 to 3 videos left to do that I can do before the nerf, and then I have to kind of wait and see where the nerf takes us. So I could probably fit in one kind of meme deck in those 3 videos. I reckon that would probably be alright. Maybe even 2 I could get away with, just because it'd be so close to the nerf that it would make sense to do a meme sort of deck. Not a bad idea. Then I just have to come up with something to actually do, I guess, that will be entertaining and that can win some games. Usually my average recording session takes about an hour to get all the games together, takes about another 10 to 20 minutes to record a video, and then probably another 15 to do an upload. That might be worth a shot then, just 2-drop only blood and see how that goes. I just hope the 2-drops are worth it. Okay, are they going to play that back out? Because if so, Mutagenic Bolt with Wizard is going to be crazy strong. So I'm only going to get a 2-draw, but that's fine. That's nice too. No, we'll go with the Mutagenic and we'll ignore the Winters. Bad ones. Yeah, that could be quite good. I'm going to take a lot of damage here, but I think it might be worth it if they don't kill off this Wizard. I can push a potential lethal in the next turn. Or maybe not quite lethal. It'll be... Oh no, it would be because these will go off. So that would be lethal in the next turn if they don't clear this. There are like 9 2-drops for this deck. Wow. That'll be entertaining. 42 drops though. That's a lot of 2-drops. Okay, what are they going with? Oh, their own Mutagenic. Fuck. That's not good. Because they're playing the lead now. It's made my life more difficult than I want it to be. Okay. Fortunately though, we do get that Winters, which is going to cost 1, so when we need that, I guess that works. Not in a nice spot. There we go, so they deal 2, they need 4 more, so they need some form of combo card, I guess. Deal X equal to X number of followers, yay! Fucking great. Damn it. Dead and dead. Alrighty. Well, this deck actually did pretty well considering. Nice little streak with it. We'll give this one a go. Why not? I do enjoy Haven. It's probably one of my favourite classes right next to Blood. I've loved Blood since DE and I've loved Haven since about the same time, I guess. So it's not like I just jump on the bandwagon. I've always kind of liked those decks. Jeez. 4 slots. maybe synergy to go with the 2-drops in some way, I guess. That would probably be the best option. Just run 2 of certain cards each, maybe. Definitely have to look into that and see what I can do with it. Alrighty, if this isn't Serif Haven, then I should have the advantage as long as I can draw an Aegis before they can. Good spot to be in right now. Maybe play another Beast Call, combo it with the Heavenly, maybe the Black Inscripture. I've got a lot of options with all 2-drops. All those 4 should be neutral for Tove. So only one good neutral 2-drop. Yeah. That would actually work out pretty well, I reckon. Doing it that way. Like I said, I'll definitely have to look into building a deck like that. Plus, I've got to have all those 2-drops yet. I should have most. There'll only be golds and legends that I struggle with in most cases. Okay. March Hare's tea time. Even if it gets killed off, that 3 damage plus the potential combo with the Heavenlies is worth the risk. Plus, we've got our own decree, so I'm not too worried about that part of things. Oh, really? Nothing? Wow, okay. Do they want a bigger board, maybe? I reckon that's probably the case, so we might hold off on those Heavenlies. Well, actually, they probably just want to be able to play decree straight out because of the turn 6. There we go. So a second decree will crush me pretty heavily. So we might drop at least one of these hounds here. Take the risks. Only golds in this. That's not too bad then. I should have everything then. I have all bronze and silver cards. I have those as gold drops, so that's fine. Oh yes, I am happy with that. We'll get to drop Aegis first, meaning we should close this game out. Especially with Decree, meaning wards aren't going to be an issue. Oh no! The only thing. Crap. If they have it in hand, I'm screwed. Damn it. I was hoping it was Aegis Haven, not Serif Haven. Serif just does so well against Aegis Haven. That's why I've been playing it. Ugh. That's not good. 1, 2. Does they have number 3? Most likely they've got bloody 6 cards in hand. If they don't, I'd be worried. Oh, you're joking! Oh, that's why you never concede early. They did not have the 3rd proc. Awesome. Whew, sweating for a minute. About a quarter of the way to Grandmaster with only, what, 6 days until the end of the month. There's no way I'm probably going to push through, but we'll give it our best shot with these streams, and we might focus on it more next month, pushing Grandmaster. Especially with the nerf drop, it'll be interesting to see how the meta shifts a little bit. Alrighty. That one drop's good. The Iron Maiden's okay. Tribunal, pretty average for a 4 against Rune here. Especially if it's D-shift, it's going to be weak. Please don't return this. That'd be the worst case scenario. Don't like having things returned. Waste the entire first drop. Alright. Neutral. Neutral rune? Alright, let's make sure that's not getting off the ground. We've got plenty of banishment options. We've got the Tribunal and Iron Maiden should deal with neutral pretty well. Fortunately, nothing to deal with next turn. So dealing with this is going to be a little difficult. That isn't so bad though. Following turn will be fine. The Tribunal Iron Maiden sort of cards work well. Triple draw due to the Sacred Plea proc. Then we just need to deal with these. Which shouldn't be impossible. Just going to be more difficult. Perfect. Goblin does so much better than this. Get rid of that. This is actually nearly perfect play. Getting the multi-clear. Turn 5, I've just got to decide how I want to play that, I guess. Leave up a 2-2. If it does get buffed, it will trade up. But then I'll just deal with the board. So. Perfect, yeah. That was a perfect way to deal with that. Fortunately, neutral just is a really good flutter, so I've just got to hope that I can deal with this. See, that's going to be a pain. Okay, not so much now. If they had to deal with that, then I would have been in trouble. This, on the other hand, is making life a little easy on me. Especially if I make it turn 7 curates and recover most of my health. All I'll need now is probably an Aegis play, and I'll have enough to deal with them. Alright, so they're drawing. Gourmet gets banished by the judge. So we got double judge. Is it? This is good. I was gonna play the judge, but we might save that now and just start picking them off a little bit. And if they do evolve trade, I'm in an okay spot. If they don't and they deal 9, then I'm gonna be... Sorry, deal 4, so I'm at 9. Will make me a little more worried. Or just, you know, put me to 7. That could be bad too. Now I kind of have to play judge. I'm not too worried about these evolves, honestly, against neutral rune. We've got plenty of things to deal with their board. And that's a 5/5 threat that they've got to kind of deal with. Just hoping they don't have some crazy, like, late game. Thinking about neutral rune, I can't think of anything, so as long as I survive, I should do alright. What are they aiming for here? Just the trade? Could wrap up work. Alright, man. Hope your work was good. I hope you enjoyed being around here. Thanks for the sub. I gave you like Twitch sub status on the Discord. I thought I'd make that a roll. Alright, back up to 9. Seems good. Haha, mutagenic. A single mutagenic bolt. Okay. Well, I mean, Decree can literally wipe the board right now. Is that what I want to do, though? I think it is. I think it's the best option, honestly. Go for that 1. Clear the board off. Beast call it. Force them to try and do their top decking play. All are getting paid. Yeah, sounds pretty good, doesn't it? That sounds like the ideal sort of job. Drive around, talk to people, and then get paid to watch a stream. Well, I can't play the Tribunal and the Curate, which sucks. So I am out of options when it comes to healing. Although if I deal with this, the enhanced 7 will give it Storm, and that will kill me if they do have a second one. Just thinking... No, we might save that just in case. Just in case I need it for that Tribunal in a moment. Could have went with the Iron Maiden, I guess. Alrighty. That's bad. Full hand restock. Oh, I didn't expect it to be strong. That's for sure. Don't believe I have lethal. No, because I'll be 2 off. And there's no better way to deal with this right now with what I've done, so... Okay. That should banish any spells. Okay, so no spells. And they concede. Awesome. Nah, it just needs refinement. Okay. I will trust you. Let's see how far this Haven deck can take me. If it can take me as far as the Rune, and we're going 4 to 1 ratio, we're getting what, 300 plus points per run. It's not the quickest, but it's working. Doing the job. Oops, there we go. Okay, Goblin. I'm not a fan of versing Dragon, especially with Aegis Haven. It's usually an uphill battle. I've had a lot of success with Serif versus Dragon, but I feel like Aegis is always going to be weak to Dragon, unfortunately. Unless for some reason I can outplay them here. Okay, that's a good sign. Oh wow. Couldn't ask for more Snow Whites. Deal 1, going to the Heavenly Hound. Sounds okay. They're gonna ramp either way if I play another thing, so we may as well take advantage of it. Wait, what else can I do? Oh, I can attack with that, that's all. It was a bad draw for them though. Ah. Pity. Killing the neutral robe would have been pretty funny though. Alrighty, so we got a fairly decent pool of options here. They are going to trade though. Putting them at 6, meaning Sybil is a likely drop next turn. So let's just go full Snow White. Make it hard to remove my board. And we've got Tribunal, which will deal with the Sybil anyway, so I'm pretty happy with that. And if they go for a neutral drop, Goblin Breaker. Straight to the face. No. Okay, Grim. Plus Evolve, maybe? I can see them going for that. I could have pulled Blood Pact into Double Razor. Yeah, that would have been crazy if you had done that. Mind you, it's not impossible. I've seen Blood do it before. Right, this isn't going to be good. They're already on 8 when I'm on 5. This is the problem I don't like with Dragon. Their ramp is just way too consistent compared to what it could be now. I liked it before pre-Sybil. I thought they had the right amount of ramp and they just needed a better follow-up pull for the early game. Now they got a solid body, a ramp and a heal all in one card for 5. It's just a pain to deal with. So if they drop it in the next couple turns, I may be in trouble. If not, I'm in an okay spot. I'm not bringing my Arguses either right now. I don't want to play anything else. There's nothing worth playing in my hand yet. Unless I set up the Tribunal. But set up Tribunal next turn so that if they drop Bahamut, it's instantly killed. Doesn't seem like you ever... You play it in the Blood matchup. Iron Maiden is particularly good against Abyss. Like, ridiculously good. It's a 1-card needed tech. The amount of times that I've come up against Neutral Blood and 1-Dude Iron Maiden is quite high. It's a crazy card when it does work. This will be fine. That way we win. If they drop Bahamut, we win. Well, sorry, we won't win because they'll trade no doubt, but potential to win. I overestimated my thoughts for a moment. I was like, Bahamut drop, but they've got an evolve. If they didn't have an evolve, it would be a win. People underestimate Snow White though. Snow White is crazy good. It's almost as good as Tove as a 2-drop. But Tove will change if neutral changes due to the synergies, I reckon. Whereas Snow White, unless it's hit directly, won't really be affected by any changes. Alright, Queen of Dread, what do you got? Bahamut for cheap, makes sense. And Genesis, okay. I can actually deal with both of those. Cool. If I draw into another hair, then I win. If I draw into... I don't know what else I could draw into to win, actually. Blood legendaries. Oh, no. There we go, we win. That was a lucky draw. Otherwise, I was going to probably just Tribunal Iron Maiden or just Decree straight out. Would do the exact same thing either way. Deal with the board. Decree is probably just better. Sometimes those lucky draws that are sort of lucky but aren't lucky at the same time just because they're... You put them in the deck for a reason, so drawing them is possible. Okay. Beast Dominator with a nice little attire going on there. I do approve. Vania! Are we actually going to see an Abyss player for once? I don't see very many now. Alright, the Banish is important. The rest I can pretty much dump for this turn. Tribunal would have been okay, but... would have been too late by then anyway. I'll be kicking myself if I don't get anything else that I can use. Oh, there we go. Sacred Plea. Nice. Optimal turn 1 play for this deck. Sacred Plea. Tove gets banished straight away, meaning that's useless. Goblin is then a problem, but it's a problem I have to deal with. Whether they spam emotes or not. Sometimes, I don't know, depends on who you come up against. 2 animated Cobra, oh wow. That would be great. Ah, screw it, we'll just drop the Cyclone to match them here. Alright, Iron Maiden's super good here. And Princess is okay with the evolve, I guess. Trade. Proc the dog so we have some wall of defense. Assuming they're going to play Bahamut turn 5, Iron Maiden should be a solid turn 6 play. Alright, no Bahamut. Not using any deck. Oh no! What a waste of perfectly good Spawn of Abyss. Alright, they're not getting rid of this in a hurry. Cool. March here, trade, leave only Goblin on board. Sounds good. I love March's head, like March tea time. Sorry, yeah, March hair's tea time. Great card. Ah, damn Hector. And he got the proc off it, so we know that the 3 cards in his hands are neutral, I believe. Isn't that how Hector functions? Hector, Tor, yeah. Is it worth just dropping the Goblin Break along with the Beast Call? I think it is here. Don't need the evolves right now. Knocking my headphone out again. You know how often I do that on a daily basis? Should go this side, that way I won't be able to bump it. Once you clear their board and they got nothing left, they'll concede. Thank God for that. I like it when the Bloods are conceding. It's rain and blood. Hallelujah. Alrighty. 4 down. Almost at 3,000 master points. Get hyped for that. Alrighty, dragon. I don't like dragon. Grrr. Alright, we're gonna get lucky. That's not lucky. And that's really unlucky. Alright. Now I'm relying on those initial draws. Only kept March because we are going to have Evolve by then, which is really good. I know I can clear things with it. Wow, that's a bad hand. Gotta hope they don't have anything. If they ramp, I'm screwed. No ramp, okay. Now I'm... Wow, come on. Now I'm really, really upset with this hand. I have no turn 1 through 3 play. Banish would be good now. Come on. That's not a banish. Oh dear lord. What is this hand? That doesn't go high enough. Tribunal's a 50-50 risk. Nah, screw it. Haven't seen Rehab in a while. Neither have I, actually. I'm gonna have to take this, though. Can't leave the Rehab up. I don't want to accidentally hit the Dragon boost instead. Unfortunately, March Hare is pretty good for turn 5. It just means our Evolves are going to be wasted pretty early on, which is a huge loss against Dragon. And I don't want to have to use Tribunal until turn 9-ish, or sorry, their 9 mana, so that I can kill a Bahamut if I need to. Tribunal makes a great natural Bahamut killer. So let's see what they decide here. Nothing major. They're just thinking. Alright, Fervor going for that ramp. And they are going to take the Evolve. I wasn't sure whether they would or not. So it does waste their Evolve point, which is okay for me, I guess. Guess we go for the March's Hare with the Evolve. Value, I guess. What do they have turn 8, Dragon? Biggest threat. Sacrifill into Bahamut, Sacrifill into Ouroboros. Anything like that, I guess. Playing using Medusa? Not for a long time. I think... when did Medusa was DE, was it? Can't remember whether it was DE or ROB. I think it was DE. If it was, then that's probably the last time I've seen it. Outside of Arena, occasionally you do see things. Alright, into Bahamut. It's not good, but we do know they have a Bahamut, which is a good prediction. And we can actually set this up now, thanks to having 2 of them. Yeah. So that would have been the last time I've seen one used. Because I joined at the... 1 month into DE, I believe, maybe a little more. Don't know how long it took for DE to actually come out. Compared to launch, I believe launch was July, DE was September? July, August, September, yeah, that would line up. Roughly. Because I joined in October. This is shitty because I actually want to banish that. That's good. Don't want to deal with Oro. And we can actually kind of stack right now. We'll just do it. I want to draw out that Baha with this Tribunal on board if I can. I doubt they will, but we'll try. Try and draw it out. Alright, what do you got, Dragon? Show me your worst. I can handle it. Show me that sick 14 damage, yerd, bloody crazy combo. Well, actually, I think it's 13 damage, but close enough. Alrighty. They know they can't do it because of the Tribunal, surely. Alright, so they're going to go this way and try and remove my board. Buying time, I'm guessing. And I'm basically doing the same thing. Now they're fishing. Blazing Breath. Okay. Frustrating, but not impossible to deal with. Hare's Tea Time's tempting. Because Bahamut will then proc a second one along with proccing this. Alright, let's see what you got. If somehow they get around this, I just drop another Tribunal and Decree and clear the board. Start from scratch. Next turn's going to be difficult because I would prefer to play Heavenly Aegis, but I know that Tribunal gets knocked down, so that's going to be hard. Spring cleaning will, okay. Don't you just love spring cleaning? Alright, Sybil. Okay, hit the Sybil please. Thank God for that. Just to keep myself on the safer side of things, I think. So they don't think they can get it over me. That's fine. Alrighty. Oh, those turn 2 concedes, eh? Don't you just love that? Alrighty. If they don't have anything here, this I guess will literally crush them. And that will be game. The evolve won't save them because Decree will just demolish it. And then I guess just hits face. Uphill battle, but one that I end up winning. Don't mind winning uphill battles sometimes. Well, make that all the time. Hey card fight, what's up? How's your morning? For me, it's 10 PM. Got probably another half an hour or so. We're 5 wins deep with this Haven deck. Feels good. I think we've only lost 2 or 3 games now in total. I think 3 since I started streaming. So we're on a massive win, like positive win streak, honestly. Usually don't do this while in Master. Don't like that. Don't want the curate. I also got my first sub in GMech. Really happy with that. Alrighty. Turn 1, turn 2 lineup. Pretty curvy. Had to weigh up whether I wanted to play the Snow White for a second there. If I seriously see another Rehab, I'm gonna not be happy, because those things are frustrating. Okay. I'm completely okay with seeing Elder Turtle. Who would have thunk it, eh? We'll woke up due to a weird dream. Oh. Oh, weird dreams. Gotta love those. That Elder Turtle though. I don't know how to express my gratitude toward Elder Turtle right now. It is Dragoncraft, so Goblin Breaker is going to be pretty weak against it. But there's nothing else I can really play here that's any good against it either. So I just take it, Ram. Ah, screw it. Meh, let's just do it. I mean, they're not going to clear the whole board next turn. Even if they drop Salamander. Just due to the proc on everything else. So we're going to be in a pretty good shape. And that's pretty easy to deal with. That goes to 7, gets banished by Blackened Scripture. Fills out nicely. That is pretty weird, man. We can just save one of those, I guess. For that Oro that we know will probably happen. Keeping them weird dreams interesting. Alrighty, Judge of Retribution. Turn 6. Actually, I don't mind Judge on turn 6 if I have to play it here. Well, what are we seeing now? Is this where Aura gets dropped, or is it Bahamut? Is it Phil? Alright. Pain in the ass because it is going to trade nearly perfectly with the board. Although, Tribunal next turn does feel pretty nice. Okay. And they're out of evolves, so that's good. So, if they drop Israfil, how do I deal with that? I don't like anything in my hand to deal with it. I suppose it is neutral, so Goblin Breaker actually could hit it pretty hard. Unfortunately, now they get that, so that's pretty nice. But... okay. Screw it, we'll do it this time. We got more in the deck. Have you ever got a Carabos lethal? No, because I don't have Carabos. I have 0 of them. I wish I had some, but I don't. It's unfortunate, but once the new patch comes in and nerfs hit, and I might decide that maybe I can afford getting rid of stuff to craft some. We know legendaries are going to be hit. I suspect it'll probably be Alice and Spawn. If so, I may just dump a Spawn or two and build a couple of Caraboses. I just haven't decided yet. Carabos. No, I guess again. That's annoying. If I had it, I would actually be in a really good spot here. So bad. Yeah. I haven't played Take 2 since Wonderland come out. Do you know how sad that is? Opened 2 of them as my first third legendary. That's not bad though. I want to do it just so I can have some fun. Whew. Alright. If I draw into Aegis, this will be great. Not quite what I wanted. Not bad though. Does deal with this a lot better than what I was going to do. There we go. Fill the board with amulets and pretty much just stop Baha from killing me. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so Grimnir. Not too bad. Pretty easy to deal with in this setup. Same deck level player, yeah. I think most of them are running them in bat style decks, I think. That's probably what I would aim for personally. We'll get rid of that. We are at 10, so I'm not in a good spot if they happen to have Yerd and Forte lethal, but I think that's about the only thing that will kill me from here. Want to play at turn 8 plus, yeah. But most decks I've seen are optimized to play it on turn 6. That's why mostly bat decks is what I've seen. Alright, let's do this. That was actually... no, that was fine actually. I was thinking that was bad, but that's okay. I'm going to stop a Baha from coming down. That is exactly why I play this Tribunal right now. Because if Baha drops, then it will kill itself. It just slows them down a little bit. It does waste it, and I could have just played it after the Baha, but I'd rather play it before. Get that preemptive strike. Yeah, very good one, yeah. That's true. I really would love Aegis. That would pretty much close out this game. Or they can concede. That's good too. Not bad. I'm actually really happy with how this is performing right now. Yay, 3k. On the road to Grandmaster at some point. I don't think, yeah. That's true. If you do get that case, picking Caribus first is definitely better if you can. I actually like that hand quite a lot. Enough that I am going to keep that. And we didn't draw, so that sucks. I would have liked to have drawn into something. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Alright, we do have that in our hand now. This combo is actually almost better than Cinderella. Make Tempo Blood without making Vengeance Blood? Maybe. I can see that being possible in some way. You know, I have no clue on how ads work on Twitch. I should probably look into that since they added everything in. Wow, this is actually nearly perfect versus Shadow. Alright, March Hare. Get some value out of that. Don't know where we're going to put this, but we're going to ram it somewhere here. I think we'll just get rid of that one. Would you play Alice as a 6-drop? Probably not, honestly. If nothing about Alice changed, it should become a 6-drop. She'd be practically unplayable. It'd be way too high a cost. It's more likely she'd go to a 5-drop or have something else about her adjusted, such as her stats. I don't see her ability necessarily changing, but I could see her stat line being altered so that you don't get those big kind of bodies off her. Alright, I'm gonna trade this. But I don't know. The nerfs that I see happening probably won't be as big as what people are expecting. They'll expect things like blood to be driven into the ground, and I don't reckon that'll be the case. I don't think they'll be hit quite as hard as what people would want, honestly. Like, Shadow wasn't hit anywhere near as hard as most people were speculating when it first was hit. And Dragon was, outside of the Lightning Blast, Zeal really wasn't that big a card at the time. Because I played against a lot of Dragons, and Zeal combo was extremely rare. Is nerf today or Wednesday? The nerf is until the 29th, which is 5 days from now for me, but it'll probably be the 30th for me, so about 6 days, I think, is what they'll aim for from now. How about 4 mana? It's just neutrals in hand. Enhance 6 after it's played. Add +1 neutral minions on board. Do it the other way around, and I think that might be the better way. I think the only problem is that's a huge alteration to the ability as well. I just don't know if that's what they'll want to do. You know, most card game designers don't tend to alter cards in such major ways outside of Hearthstone, which is just fucking stupid. When it comes to nerfing things, they will nerf a card into the ground. Shadowverse doesn't tend to want to do that. They want to keep things balanced and playable without completely breaking things. So I don't know. Like, that's not a bad option, but I don't think it's the route they'll probably take. Like, it's a pretty decent 5-drop. That's true. Gun Prince is a pretty decent 5-drop. I just don't know. Cygames is a hard one to predict on nerfs just because they could go extreme and just completely drive into the ground. But on the other hand, it's unlikely. Mind you, they've rarely ever hit a legendary before, and this will be the first major set of legendaries since the launch of Shadowverse, I think. I mean, I think they hit Skullpain in beta. I don't think that was hit in launch, and if it was, it would have been very early on. Other than that, I don't think they've ever hit a legendary. Not to my knowledge, anyway. So, these nerfs are going to be a big thing. Since they had stated they're hitting them, so it'll be exciting. My only worry is that if they hit blood, they hit the neutral package, we end up back in the same spot we were last expansion nearly, where we'll probably have Shadow, some variation of Dragon, which is becoming more popular now. I don't think it's any better now, I just think it's becoming more popular because more people are returning and more people are kind of just going back to it as a failsafe. But I think Haven, if they're not hit, like hardly at all, if Snow White doesn't get some sort of big hit and if Tea Time doesn't get some sort of big hit, we'll probably jump up to easily top tier alongside probably Burn Rune if that's not hit on anything, and Shadow. I reckon those three are probably top. Dragon may mix in somewhere there. It's hard to predict just based on what will happen. Strong now, but it'll be better. Yeah, that's it. Shadow is strong. I've tested a fair few Shadow decks now, and most variants are quite powerful. It's just that they're overshadowed by Blood in most cases, and beat out by Haven in a fair few cases due to the whole matchup orientation. That's why I think Haven, if Shadow jumps up to top and Dragon doesn't come up right next to it, Haven will take that spot pretty quickly. I think they should hit the abusable cards that enable broken plays rather than big cards themselves. Yeah, that's my opinion as well. I think hitting things like Goblin Leader, hitting things like, I don't know, I think Alice is just a kind of have to hit just because of how strong it is, but Goblin Leader definitely. Tove, I don't think they can change too much without breaking the card, and this is a free win, yay. I just think, yeah, Goblin Leader's definite hit for one. That has to be hit. It's too strong for what it is. That, or they're gonna have to completely botch Alice. To make the card playable, it would need to be a 1/3. Wait, which card playable? Goblin Leader's already playable, that's the problem. It's overplayable. But there's just so many things. I think if Tove does get hit, it'll probably just lose one to its attack, and it'll become a 2/3 beat stick, so it can't kill Grimnir. Goblin Leader, but at start of turn, yeah, I don't know. If Goblin Leader becomes start of turn, it's useless. It's literally complete trash and not even worth playing in anything. And like I said, I don't think that's what they'll do just because they don't want to break cards to that extent. But that's my view. I don't speak for Cygames on anything at all. That's just from what I've seen so far in the last 3 expansions and the last 4 or 5 nerfs, I believe, in that time. But like I said, it's a nerf for firsts. They're already nerfing legendaries, it's just a matter of what ones. Most likely Abyss. I don't know what they're going to do to change Abyss, other than maybe give it some sort of enhance instead. Because you don't want to break it too hard. I think if they remove the whole secondary effect, it's pointless with the ambush. If they remove ambush completely, it's also pointless. And no good to play, because it will end up being another anomaly. They can't break Baphomet. Like, well, I mean they can break Baphomet, but that would be really terrible. You destroy not just that, but Vengeance Bloods as well. Don't like any of these plays here. Take the 2/3 chance of hitting something good. And I hit the only thing that was trash on that board. 0-1, still least start of turn. Oh dear. Yeah, but you don't want to change a card that much, I feel like. Goblin Leader has to keep its ability to summon a goblin. Otherwise, it's just going to be weird, and you've just pretty much designed a new card instead of fixing an old existing card. I mean, this Goblin Breaker is going to be some value, but it's going to be a trash play. And they're going to definitely drop Abyss next turn, which I need to deal with. Great. Their perfect curve and my weak curve makes for really shitty plays. Because I mean, oh well, sorry, they can't drop Abyss because they didn't drop Baphomet on turn 5, so that's actually no worry. If they drop Baphomet now, I could be in some trouble. See, they emoted, lol. Yeah, I guess. I don't pay any attention to the emotes, so I actually should probably just turn them off because I don't even care. Oh, G-Mech, you're home. That's good. You made it. Toe 5, 7. Yay, 7 damage to my face. Okay. I mean, I'm dead to practically anything huge, but at least this has a shot. Gonna lose this out either way, so bad trades, but let's make them anyway. Hey? Probably could have done that a little better, honestly. Phantom Cat. Pray to God they draw both bloods. Oh yes! Dual blood draws. That could be bad though. Well, they've probably got something to kill me in like the next turn, so I am pretty screwed now. I mean, I'm not going to be able to buy enough time against Abyss, I don't think, unless I get super lucky and they get super unlucky. But they've got 8 cards in hand as a blood player on turn 7. That is worrying. I'm out of evolves too, so it's not like I'm clearing anything big. Oh, if I get lucky, I'm gonna win, sure, but it's not looking promising. Like, what do I do now? Iron Maiden and hope? Get lucky, hit the 5-1. Ugh! I missed! Oh, tempo is more painful than value for sure, but you also don't want to break the legendary card, so it's practically unplayable in any decent deck. They push neutral for a reason. I don't see them completely demolishing it now. I'm dead. Alrighty. Unfortunately, if I had hit that 50-50 in the right spot, I would have been right, but that was just unfortunate. Alright. I think we'll play one more game and we'll actually play some blood ourselves. Why not? We did well with that Haven deck. We did well with our Rune, and we did well with the Haven deck before that, so I'm really happy with where we're at now. If my luck continues like this, and the next few days I get games like this, I could easily see myself pushing Grandmaster before the end of the month. Dark side. Might as well before the nerf. Yeah, that's it. May as well. Yeah, not the best draw. Needed a 1-drop. Suppose I still have a chance. And we're going second, which is huge disadvantage for blood. There we go. Perfect curve now. No, I like blood. Blood's fun. Oh, that's right. We got the leader popularity poll being announced on the 26th of July, which, in coincidence, is also my birthday. Which is 2 days for me. 3 days for you, but I'll be streaming your 25th, I believe. Depends on time zone-ish issue stuff. Time zones are always fun. It's alright. If I drone with a 2-drop next turn, this will actually be really good. Ah, Elf Twin Assault, screw you. Destroying all my hopes and dreams. Tragic. This will be fine. Dream Draw, Goblin. Combo with Big Knuckle. Remove things, deal damage. Yay. Second option, Bahamut. Win. Clash, destroy an enemy follower. Yeah. See that being overpowered. Alright, there's no point to trade into that. Alright, now what? Do they waste their clash here? Yep, there we go. I'm just thinking how I want to do this. It's not going to be quite enough to get past this wall. So I get lucky in my next draw, and then I hopefully hit face. Actually, Bahamut Big Knuckle will do it that way. That'll work. Well, that works too, I guess. Same job, different route. So I could have just went Bahamut, Evolve, Ram. Actually, no, I can't because Bahamut would have cost 5 due to the ordering. So that was actually the better thing to do. 10 mana 0-10 can't attack, Clash, win the game. Last word, win the game. That'd be overpowered as fuck though. 10. Like I know it'd be 10 cost, but Jesus, you could proc that so easy depending on your class. All right, guys, I've had some fun. I should be back tomorrow if all goes normal. So probably a similar time frame if you guys want to tune in then. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch all you guys next time. See ya.